I missed my calling in life. I think I never really found my passion, if there is one. I've kind of been lost basically all my whole life. Even from as a kid, you're in elementary school and they say, "Well, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to do when you grow up?" I never had an answer. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. And all my life it was the same. What do I really want to do? I don't know. I would find one job and I like it. I'm good at it, so I'd do it for 1, 2 years, and then I'm like, ah, and I'd always quit and then mess around with doing nonsense jobs for a few months, and then go find me something else. And okay, I'm doing good. I don't really like it that much, but I'm doing good. It's paying well, so I'll do that. And then a year or two later, then I quit, and then, that's my whole life. That's all I've done. And then when I was 22, I became a professional wrestler, but it wasn't because that was my dream. It was kind of like on a whim. It was I met Classy Freddie Blassie, a big time wrestler from back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and he was a manager in the late 70s and 80s. And this was back in 1990. And we got to talking, and then he was like, "Hey, you're a big guy. I'm sure if you're athletic, I'm sure you can do it." He gave me a hint on where to find a school. I called him up that day. The next day, I was in the gym practicing. A few months later, I was in the ring with a televised match with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. um, but then, it wasn't working great, and so I was like, it's not really. It wasn't like this was my goal, so yeah, move on. But the one thing that I can truly say that I thrived and I really found inside, I guess maybe you could say my passion, but boy, it's not a passion you can really think is like, this is great. Because fighting, that was, I thrived on it. It was nothing for me. I mean, fists, guns, and me against a bunch of people by myself, it didn't matter. I thrived. Maybe it's the Celtic and Spartan blood in me. I don't know. And then, I was a bounty hunter and I thrived. I always made sure I'm the first one through the door. The most dangerous part, I'm doing it. And I was never scared. Never. Ever. Um, and we went to, this is Los Angeles. We went to the worst places. We went to the housing projects, and we went everywhere. Gang members all over. Didn't matter. I thrived on it. And then to supplement that, because sometimes you don't get steady enough income. Uh, I was security in housing projects in Compton, NWA, New Wilmington Arms. It was the PVC, Park Village Crips. They shot on us all the time. Even their enemies, the Rolling 60s, the Rolling 70s, sorry, Mexican gang, they would shoot at us every now and then. Just for fun, I guess. I don't know. Um, and I was never bothered. I had this thing where, like a split second before there was gunfire in my direction, um, I would feel it in my gut, and I would react just a hair before bullets start flying. I don't know what you call that. Um, and then if there was gunfire, because there was gunfire all the time, if it wasn't in my direction, it was nothing. There'd be gunfire, and I would just ignore it, and everybody else would be. Um, Took on the toughest, craziest one of the Crips that they were all scared of. Took him on one. He tried to kill me 3 times. I triple tapped him in the chest the last time, and that was that. Everybody, after that, all the Crips were scared of me. And I was trying to get them to do something. I was trying to provoke them to do something, spitting on them, talking smack to them. They wouldn't do anything. They knew I was going to blast them. That was by myself. Never a friend. Thrived on it. And then the funny thing is, when they stopped shooting, I got bored. I actually got bored, and then I ended up quitting because I was bored. They're not going to shoot at me anymore? Yeah. Let me move on. And I was this close to becoming a mercenary. There was this training, and if I had the money, I think I probably would have done it at the time. You train for, I don't remember, it was 2 months or something like that, up in the mountains. And then I would have been off to Angola, making $5,000 a week, killing people. I guarantee I would have thrived on it. I mean, I shot 3 people in one shootout. It never bothered me. Never lost sleep over it. And that's what made me think, okay, I got to change. I got to get out of this because it's not going to be good for me long term, you know? But it kind of seems like maybe that's what I was supposed to do? Or is supposed to be in the military? Or because it seems like, I mean, I'm 56 now and I still have that fire. I physically can't do it anymore. I don't know. I'm just trying to, my whole life basically just trying to figure out who I am, what to do. I got into meditation and Reiki and different things like that. Working with my chi. And that felt good. Probably should have stuck with that. But I don't know. What was I going to say? I lost the train of thought. I was talking about meditation and whatnot. Shoot, I forgot. Yeah, so I was involved with people who were, hypnotherapists and who were mediums and this and that. And so I tried to reach out to gurus and other people like that to try and figure out how do you figure out who you are and what it is you were meant to do, if there is such a thing as you were meant to do something, or this is my passion. I mean, nobody had any answers, which was baffling to me. What do you mean you don't have any answers? How are you a guru? You don't have any answers. Not even a hint. Nothing. It's either nothing or it was just nonsense. Like, well, what do you like to? It's not what I like to do. I like killing people. I like shooting people. Is that what I should do? I mean, what? By the way, I didn't kill anybody. Just and so I don't know. I discovered late in life that I like to travel, but I don't know. Is that a passion? What do you do with that? And now, as I'm getting close to the end, you start reflecting on life and then trying to figure out, well, what the hell was it all about? I mean, what was the point? Just for the experience? I don't know. What is the point of life for a human being? If somebody has an answer, let me know. Thanks.